Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, anyways. Let's see. Hello, Spidey. Welcome and congrats on getting first. Where has Bear been? Bear hasn't been getting first. What's up, Bear? What's you catching you lacking? Also, hello, Plastic. Welcome and hello, Ivy. Alright. But hello, hello, hello. He's sleeping? More than likely. Bear also has work, so I don't blame Bear. But yeah. Anyways. Let me pull up YouTube side on my phone. Also making sure it's muted. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Moon. Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't see you until just now. I am doing okay, Moon. How about you? How is everyone doing today? How are y'all doing, chatteroos? Origamilis? Let me go to the room because I'm just talking. Hello. Upset now? Why are you upset, Ivy? Why are you upset? I know why. That's a good. That's what? Gosh darn it, I forgot to freaking start up the game. Okay. I hope I'm able to do this because I haven't played Minecraft on using OBS in a long time. So there we go. You had your first MRI today. MRI for what? All good. That's good to hope that prayer I did earlier. Well, I hope you dropped in. Thank you. I did read the prayer. Is the soundboard working? I don't hear anything. What's going on here? You suck! Oh, nope, there it is. It took a little bit, but it worked. Alright, let's see. I also forgot to change the verse today. Let me do that right about now. Right now. Thank you for the hydrate. Of course I don't have freaking water. Give me a moment, chat. I'll be right back. I gotta get water.
Why are you running?
I'm not running! I'm just gonna get water! Anyways, I'll be right back. Mods, you're in charge. Okay, I'm back. Brrr. Oh, y'all are having fun with ads. To see if hello David, welcome in, and to see if there was damage to my brain from what I was when I was born. I'm sorry I laughed at that. I'm sorry I chuckled. I was born crayon purple. What? You're fine, Salem. Okay. I don't know why that made me kind of chuckle a little bit. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, I've been eating for a good amount. Hello, Kuro. Welcome in. Also, let me do that hydrate now for Ivy. There we go. Water. Makes me laugh. Okay, gotcha. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm doing all right. You're answering Ivy's question? Wait, what? All right. I was typing the verse of the day. Let me grab that real quick. Ah, okay, that makes sense. There we go. All right. By the way, chat, let me know if there's any like lagging issues and stuff. Today I melted crayons using sunlight. Nice. Interesting. Let me know if lag becomes an issue today, chat. If it does, I'm gonna try something. If it becomes an issue, I'll try to fix it as much as I can. Alright. Verse of the day, we have Matthew 6, verse 25, and it goes as follows. Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? This one, much like many other verses this comes from the Sermon on the Mount. And this one, along with many others, get easily misinterpreted. The way this is, and unfortunately, it's the way it's formed, the way it's written and said, kind of make it sound that way, but it doesn't sound. It isn't meant to be the way it sounds, if that makes sense. This verse is not saying don't worry about, to be negligent about what you're gonna eat, about like planning food and maybe and all that type of stuff. It doesn't say that. No, it means basically, because this is the part of the Sermon on the Mount talking about anxiety and over worrying. So the main point of this verse, as well as many others, is train of thought lost. Anyways, okay, I remember. The point of these verses is to not let it take over your life. Don't let these worries overtake your mind to the point where your whole day is set to worrying about these things. Is it normal to obviously worry about what you're going to eat? Yes, it's normal. Everybody at some point has worried about what am I going to eat today? I'm pretty sure everyone, at least. Maybe not rich people who were born rich, but you know. But a lot of us have thought about, what am I going to eat today? Because I don't get the money for it, or I don't have the food for it, etc., etc. That's fine, but don't let it overtake your mind and your life. As it says, I think it's a few verses later, and this one also goes for the same thing. Worry not about tomorrow, for tomorrow has worries of its own. Today has enough worry. What is it? Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Today has enough worries on itself. Yes, he does have that bad habit, Spidey. He has that habit a lot. But so many of us do as well. That's why Jesus said it. Because he knew that too many people are gonna have this type of mentality. Hello, Bear! We were talking about you. We were talking about you earlier. What's that say? 105 stream streak? Let's freaking go, Bear? Who? What do you mean, who? Who? Are you talking about what I was talking about? I'm talking about Tycoon. That's who he refers to when he says Ty. The sleeper has awakened. Oh, yeah. Anyways. Super fan, 105 stream streak. Yeah. Look at Bear go. But yeah. Let me pull back up the YouTube side because oh wait, I don't think anyone's been saying much on the YouTube side. Let me go look at it though, just to be sure. We have a few, but I can't stay for long tonight. It's 11 p.m. my time, so I'm off to bed. Night. Are you have a good night, Moon? Sleep well. Night night. And magnifying sunlight. Yeah. I remember seeing when I was younger, there was like this thing with like melting crayons, and like I can't remember what it was, but there was something so cool about it. Calm down, Ivy. So before I go to bed, what role you give me, I'll be happy with. Okay, night. Alright, I will likely just give you whatever regular roles that everybody else gets, honestly, because I can't think of anything. But somebody asked for one. It was, oh, that's right, LS asked for one, so I'll give him his role when I remember to do that. If I remember to do that. Let's see. But yeah, that was the verse of the day. Can I get you something to eat and drink? Oh. Okay, let's go over to the full screen. We're gonna play Minecraft today. For those who are unaware, we're playing Minecraft. Hello! Hi, Ivy. On the YouTube side. Is it going to be a modded? Unfortunately not. So for those who are newer to my streams, and by newer I mean like you've been around for a while, but you haven't been around for modded. Or okay, how do I put this? You weren't around for my original Minecraft streams, is what I'm trying to say. If you weren't around for those, you'll know that I used to use OBS all the time, and for some reason, OBS and modded Minecraft do not have a very good relationship. They freaking hate each other. So I unfortunately cannot do modded Minecraft with OBS on. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. that's fine though, because we're gonna go back into that one world that I've been going into a lot when I was playing on a lot of Minecraft. So we're gonna go do that. Gonna go to full screen. Full screen. Okay. Oh, there's the game. But yeah, apparently it got updated. So let's go. Alright, guys. Minecraft still uses open, which is older than me. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, everybody else is fine with it, so I don't know why. I don't know. Everyone else seems fine with it. Everyone else seems okay using it with OBS. They're putting it to Vulcan though. Ah, what is Vulcan? What is Vulcan? Which should provide changes. I see. I'll stop. Oh no. What do you mean? What do you mean you'll stop? Okay. Vulcan to review. I have no idea what these things are. I'm just gonna play the game. Whoa, why is it like that? Wait, the frig? Why is it like that? It shouldn't be like that. Why is it like that? What the frick? What the heck? Why is game not? Oh, right, because I'm on OBS and I didn't change it on OBS. Right. Let me go change it now. That doesn't take long anyway, just gotta do this. There you go. No big deal. I just didn't want to have to right now. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Minecraft. Yeah. Right about there. That'll do. Oh, okay. Game time. Let's go. Game. Let's go. What? Create a backup. This world needs to be upgraded before you can play it. We strongly suggest creating backup. I know what I'm doing. So create a backup and load. You fully change it. Ah, got you. Oh my gosh, you used that picture? Nothing wrong with it, I just think it's cute. Upgrading world completed. Do you want to join the world? Yes. That's why I clicked it. Better be safe than sorry? Exactly! Because in the event this world gets freaking deleted, I'm gonna be sad. Because there's a lot of stuff that I did in this world already. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. Chat, remember? Let me know if lag becomes an issue. I will also change it over here just to be safe. Oh my gosh, it's already pretty low. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna drop it down to 7 chunks and then drop the simulation to... You know, no, we're not gonna drop that. We're gonna leave it at 7. Because I know you guys. Anyways. Okay. Oh, this feels nice. Okay. Well, on my end it feels nice. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all feel. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna freaking... Where's you at? Did I name you already? I think I named you already. I think I named it. Which one is it? Which one? Suki. I think I did name you already. Was it this one in the corner? No, I didn't. Okay. Where are the name tags? Here they are. Alright, which one was it, Ivy? Which one did you want to be? Which one was it? It was one of these four. Or maybe it was this one over here. Was it this one? Yes, the Greg one. Got it. All right, Greg, got you. Please do one for me too. Yeah, of course. What do you want to name? Oh, this one's Ivy. You're gonna be right next to my bed. What about you, Spider-Man, Spooter, Spidey? What do we name the cat? As I should. You will attract the Spider-Man ads. Spider-Man brand new city, you mean? Alright. Okay. I almost messed that up. Is that a 0 or is that an O? I think it's a 0. It looks like a 0 to me. Which one are you? This one's already Suki. We're leaving that one. Which one are you claiming? Which one are you claiming, Spidey? Well, two of these are the same, so it doesn't really matter there. But there's this one and this two different types here. Which one was the kitten? This one was the kitten because this one had the blue collar. The far right hand side, so this one. There you go. Alright, with that being said, let's just throw that in there with our chest of friggin' snowballs. Got any one of them, John? Which one do you want? He's just a chill dude. I forgot how many freaking diamonds we have. Anyway, oh right, we have these. Gotta freaking. Nice try, you didn't fool me. Gotta try a little harder than that, Ivy. I forgot what I was even doing last time. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. I was making that freaking road. I was doing that road, that like pathway, so that I can get from point A to point B easier. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of stone. Gosh darn it. That means I'm gonna have to go mining. which I don't mind mining. I actually like going mining, but I get lost easy and I get like really adventurous real fast. Do you work out? Yes, I do. I actually just worked out today. I did legs, very few, but it freaking messed up my legs. Now it's probably gonna be hard for me to. I'm probably gonna be losing my balance in the morning. I was going downstairs earlier to get water, and I was like losing my balance a little bit. Do I not have cobblestone? Possibly just lying around. Jelly legs? Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but yeah. Do you have icy hot? No, I don't. What about icy hot though? Let me see. Let me just throw stuff in here because I don't have room for. I need to like already just like get it and like make the extra bit of room that I wanted to make. I could do that instead of the path today. Do I wanna? I don't know. That's why I don't like working out, but it's important to the point I want. It helps with the pain after working out. It's not pain, it's just wobble. No, but one time I did it, it was horrible. It was like, sword. That's fine, I don't need my sword anyway. I haven't been using my sword anyway. I use my axe. I use my axe to fight. The sword is in case I'm getting surrounded. Or if I want to use the sword. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I remember one time I worked mods airstrike that freaking bot. Blow him to smithereens. Close enough. Thank you, I thought it said Spidey. Thank you, Ivy. Ivy threw chancla at it, and it freaking disintegrated. Ouch. My eyesight isn't that great, okay? What was I gonna throw? Ah! I don't know where I need to throw things because I have so much freaking stuff and I need to. I don't know where to throw it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and then I gotta. I'll put this there, and then I'll. And then I'll. Where is it? I'm Steve. Put that there. And then I'll put this right here. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Wait, I have enchanted ones. Oh, frig, I didn't realize. Oh, those are from the, I think the ancient cities. What else do I need to put here? There, just throw that in there, I don't care. That, and, I don't know. That chest plate can go in here too. In there, in here. Cobblestone. Okay. How long is stream tonight? That is a good question. I have no idea how long it's gonna freaking be. Well, we'll see, I guess. You know what? I think I'm gonna make that storage room that I've been meaning to make. Actually, it wasn't supposed to be a storage room. It's just going to be an area for this stuff. How should I even start? This is the question, though. Okay. Do I have shears? No, I mean, I have some, though. Wait, that makes no difference. I just thought about it. Do I have a rose anywhere? A poppy or whatever it's called. No. 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 I'm not touching that one. Oh, man, I'm kind of already forgotten as to where everything is in a way. But I need to find a poppy. Hello, bear. Okay. Nice try, you're not fooling me. Wait, if Salem got himself a game PC, I will be super jealous about it. Wait, you really need it? Yes, I really do need it. It's becoming over. The more time goes by, the more essential it's becoming, honestly, because this computer, unfortunately, this computer is not gonna get any better. It's only gonna get older and older as time goes on, to the point where it's gonna get to like, oh yeah, I can't turn it on anymore. And that would mean no more streams or videos and stuff, and that is not good. So I hope sometime soon I get I'm able to afford a PC. At this point, if it's even, it doesn't even have to be the best performance in the world, just something that's better than what I have now. Wait, where am I going? I heard a Enderman. He's probably underground. I'm not gonna bother with that. You didn't fool me. Alright, where is the... I know there's an area that has grass. I'm gonna see if I can find that. There's gotta be a poppy somewhere. Chat, if you see a poppy anywhere that I can't see, please let me know. Cause I know sometimes they'll appear in the snow biomes, but they're very uncommon. Dun, dun, dun. You missed. You both missed. Do, 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 do. Let's see, is it up here? Is it over this way? I don't know. I don't know if this is the right way. That's real. Get out of here. What? Get out of here. Missed. Missed. Okay. I also just realized a moment ago, I came out here with no shield. I just stopped using shields as much. I mean, I'm still gonna use them, but I just haven't made one. Mostly because I just played Minecraft for so darn long without a shield that playing with it for a while made me dependent on it, but I really easily went back into oh, I went in a circle. Good to know. Okay. But I can really easily slip back into, you know, combat without a shield. I don't even know where I'm going, if I'm being honest right now. I'm a little lost. Not gonna lie. Wait a minute. No, wait. I'm not lost. I know where I am. That little camp area, I went the wrong way. I just had to go a different direction. That right there. I went that way. All I gotta do is possibly just go that way instead. Ooh, good shot. Here we go. I think if I go this way, I should be able to find the grassy areas. Yep, there's the cherry blossom forest I see in the distance. Yerp. And that's a rabbit. I missed. Another rabbit. I missed again. You don't have a child, do you? No, you don't. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Anyways. Cobblemon is fun. Cobblemon. Where are you going? I have room. Every time I hear the creeper, I have to do a double take and make sure it's the stream. Fair enough. Let's see. Would there be any poppies here is a question. I don't know. Doesn't look like it so far. Wait a minute. That's literally what I'm looking for. That's the reason I'm looking for red flowers. Didn't dawn on me. Oh, wait. It's literally why I'm doing this. There we go. Okay, I can go now. Honestly, Kuro, that's not gonna happen. At least not anytime soon. I have been made it clear to me that it is not a good idea for me it's not a good idea for me to build one. If I barely even knew what RAM was, now I'm still kind of, I understand what it is, but like, I do and I don't. Is RAM the same as like regular memory? I have no business building one if I barely even know what RAM is. See, exactly what I mean. It's not the same thing. If I barely know that, I'm not fit for that. There are so many spiders out right now. Hello, bunny. Bunny. I can probably use a sword now, I'm pretty sure. There we go. I saw that. Get out of here. You can't even cross this. Bozo. Oh! Do it again. I see your friend over there. You're not gonna fool me. See what I think of him. Where'd he go? Short-term storage. So oh, he's sinking. That's what happened to him. Like SSDs and long-term stuff. Yeah. I wish I was more computer like knowledgeable, but honestly every time somebody tries to like talk to me in computer language, I'm just sitting there kind of like, huh? I just like, what's it called? Like frog blink or whatever it's called? Like what? You say that again, but like slower. And in English. Me whenever I talk to Jamers about my problems. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Exactly. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I went all that way, literally just for this. There you go. It's the whole reason I went out there. Anyways. Okay. Your eyes glaze over. Wait, what? I like the terms that go in one ear and out the other. Something like that, yeah. Look, chat. What is it? Almost 4. Ignore that. Almost 4 years of streaming, and I still don't really know how like audio settings work most of the time, or some of the times. Let me see. I gotta create that extra floor. Where's the one who I can sell this rabbit to? You. Thank you, good sir. Oh, there's a shield right here. Wait, why didn't I have this equipped? I thought I didn't have a shield. Okay, anyways. Wood. Spruce logs. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Spruce stairs. Got it. Spruce slabs. Got it. Spruce planks. Got it. Rabbit's foot. Put that in there. Or wait. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I need more wood. Sounds about right. Alright. I really need more wood? Wait, seriously? Huh. Just so. Yep, alright then. I guess I need more wood. It is what it is, I guess. Why did I keep the minecart on me? Whatever. Don't matter. Not right now, at least. Bro, no way. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Bruh. Ooh. Nice try. Didn't work, but nice try. Hello, Witty! Thank you for the lurk. I hear you, bud. I hear you. Ow. Be gone. Yeah. Get away from me. I knew I was missing one. Something told me I was missing one. Bruh. That went so far. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. There are two types of people in Minecraft: the normal people who plant sapling on the spot where he cuts a tree, and the psychopath who plants the sapling on a different area. You never know what the reason might be for. What might be the reason for changing the location? You never know. You wanna talk about Psycho? What's Psycho? What's Psycho? Ow. Bye. Where'd he go? There you are. Come on, come over here. You wanna be that way? Fine. Mods, explode that bot. Why, thank you, Kuro. That's unfortunate. That poor goat. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's a poppy. Would you look at that? Oof, my ear. Okay. Oh, that was it? Okay. Alright. Back to what I was doing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, now let's see how the heck I'm gonna do this. I honestly don't know how. Excuse me. I think a chimney? No. I think a second part just for the bed. Or something. I'm not sure. Second floor, yeah. Same time though, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I had an idea back when I first made this house, but the idea kind of is pretty blurry to me in my mind right now because it's been so long. Hindsight, I should have made it a lot sooner. Yeah. Okay. Question just lies on how the heck I want to do this, and that I just don't know what to do. I really don't. Ads, oof. Just added a ladder going up. Fill the entire upper house with some of it and put some fence. hate blanking out like this because I just have no idea what the heck, how the heck do I want to do this, man. And it bothers me. Well, one thing is for sure. This needs to be organized way better. It needs to be organized, period. Right. Suppose we can do that instead for now. Just for now. Like a basement. Yeah. That's what I thought about doing. No. Voice crack. I'm getting sleepy. Hi, Sharky! How are you doing? How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just getting tired. And how about you, Sharky? How was your birthday the other day? How was your birthday? It was 2 days ago. How did your birthday go? Ah, okay. Birthday? Yeah, Sharky had her birthday two days ago. Or wait, 2 days ago? It was good. There was a lot of cake and it was great. You were asking. EP Salem. A little bit. Happy belated birthday, says Plastic. What is this anyway? What are these? I've never seen these before. What the heck? Interesting. Let's see this. From multiplayer, yeah, I figured. When I saw report and friends list, I figured as much. Oh my gosh, I'm getting to the point where I'm like blanking out. I don't know what to do. That's why I step away from Minecraft for so long, because I end up blanking out and not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do next. At least. Like, see, I just wanted to go collect wood. And now I'm like, wait, now what do I do? Ugh. I think this should be a... Let me finish the game. I already made it. I already made it clear to myself that I'm not gonna stream the rest of it on Deltarune. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream the rest of Deltarune until Friday. That way, that way I can have plenty of time. I keep forgetting that I'm the one that built this. Anyway. I'm getting to the point where I'm just saying screw it and I just go mining for more stones that can continue the path. Or should I? I'm gonna keep blanking out on the house, so I might as well. So if you don't mind me asking, you rarely stream, is everything doing alright? Everything is doing alright, Kuro. Everything is doing alright. What was I gonna say? Everything's fine, I just can't find time to stream. I really can't. It's so difficult, it genuinely is so hard. Ugh, and it's like bothering me so much. I barely have any time to really do much, to be honest, chat. Like, there's so much that I want to do, but I don't have a lot of time to do them. The most time I have to do anything is at night. And Fridays and some weekends. Like I keep telling myself, the Immersion Breach series that I started, the next one, it's not even work related, honestly. It's literally just my daily schedule. It's so tight. And unfortunately, I don't think there's really anything I can do about it. But it's stressing me out so much. The next edition, the next Immersion Breach video should have already been started by now in recording, but it's not. They've been busy with work. Oh no. I haven't had a shift since... I haven't had a work shift since... Actually, this last Monday, I've just remembered. Work cut our hours again. So now it's even less work. When you used to make a schedule about your stream. Yeah. And then I remember I made the announcement back in February that I was gonna stop doing those. I stopped because I couldn't promise any streams. And I got tired of canceling them. I would say, oh, I'm gonna stream this day, and then and something would come up, and then I would have to cancel stream, and it happened so many darn times. It was ridiculous. Why have a schedule if that's gonna keep happening? You know what I mean? Just make sure to carry yourself. Yeah. Chad, I'm gonna have an honest conversation real quick. I wish, like, I'm just gonna be straight up. I wish I was more interesting. And by that I mean, like, I wish I was able to, like, talk about literally anything. And just, like, talk and talk and talk. I'm not good at that. I think y'all have I've made that fairly clear. I made that fairly clear in pretty much any voice call that I'm in. I'll always be one of the quietest ones, and many people can tell you that. I'll be in a voice call with people, with a bunch of people, and they'll be like, is he still here? Did he fall asleep? Or like, oh, I thought he left already, and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, no, I'm just silent. I don't really have anything to say. It's very difficult to be good at. Yeah. I feel like that's more common than... more common than it should be. That's something what they know, but even if they... Wait, what? I feel like you gotta know about something what they know, but even if the work... If that works, it's kind of difficult to start. Exactly. I'm not good at conversation. I'm one of the last people. Hold on here a moment. I'm not good at conversations. Starting conversations. I'm horrible at it, man. I'm just like, horrible at it. There's very, very few times where I'm like really good at it. But not really good at it. But there's times where I'll be like, I'm able to start a conversation. Like there's this one guy that I met while working drive-thru at Cane's. And he kind of had to sit. I was like at the back cash window. This is the first window where you need to take the payment. And he kind of had to sit there after I took his payment. He kind of had to sit there because the people in front were waiting for their orders. So I kind of struck up a conversation, and the only reason I was able to do that is because he was wearing a soccer jersey for Colombia. It's the only reason I was able to start any form of conversation with him. Because otherwise, there's nothing, I don't think there's anything I could have said that actually would start up a conversation. I mean, yeah, I could say, how's your day been, and stuff like that. But usually that requires the other person to continue the conversation. And sometimes that doesn't always happen. Sometimes that doesn't happen. But what I brought up, it continued a little conversation while he was there, and that was cool. That was actually a really fun interaction that I had with him, and I think that was really cool. That was definitely a really cool interaction I had with him, even though I know his team lost in the World Cup. But yeah. That's another thing. Freaking this year's World Cup was really interesting to watch. I don't know if anybody in the chat did actually bother to even watch anything from it. But it was such a, how do I put it? It was something. That World Cup is one to remember for multiple reasons. You watched most matches? Ah, okay. So you were like me then. I watched a lot of them too. About soccer and fun stuff, yeah. Yes, sir. But it was the whole stuff. The refs were questionable. Yes, the referees in many games were very, very questionable. There were fouls that were committed that weren't called. There were strange fouls that were called. That one seemed like less of an issue than the ones that were not being called, though. Specifically when talking about like certain teams. Looking at you, Argentina. But yeah. But out of all the games, the most exciting one for me was definitely the final. And not just because it was the final, but because it was the one that broke the cycle of Argentina getting what they want. And like, believe me, I don't have anything against Argentina winning. I really don't. I want Argentina to win. fair and square. Because I was a big Messi fan back when he was in Paris Saint-Germain, which is the French team that he was in before where he is now. I was a good fan of his, and then when he moved to the US club, I was like, that's really cool. So I kind of started following him a little bit more. But after this year's World Cup, it's kind of like I can't see myself still being a fan of Messi, if I'm being honest. I just really can't. Fair enough. Only time I like friends is in the Fox, yeah. But yeah, like after this World Cup, I just can't see myself being a fan of any of the Argentinian players. From childish behavior to extremely unnecessarily aggressive challenges, to racist remarks, to just a whole bunch of stuff, man. They just like they hit the mark with so many different things. It's insane. Oh no, yeah, no, believe me, Messi was good attitude-wise, but just I remember, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but I remember hearing a thing that mentioned that Messi seems to have a pretty big ego, from my understanding. Again, I don't know how true it is. I never actually saw it myself. I've only heard it. But I've heard that Messi has like a really big ego. And it's really unfortunate for what he used to be. He used to be a really like... He was the star child of FC Barcelona. Star child? Star player? Yeah, star child, young player. When he was in his prime. He was huge, and I remember, and I saw like some videos of it earlier, and it was like, man, that's like that's him, and this is how he is to this him today. It's like he has his moments nowadays, but back then was his prime. His prime is over. You gotta admit it. Doesn't matter what kind of fan of Messi you are, you gotta admit his prime is over. His career is almost over too. You gotta admit. The guy is in his 30s now, and most soccer players typically retire in their 30s. Unless you're Ronaldo. But he's probably gonna retire soon. Very difficult to control your own ego. He's 39. Wait, who? Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo's 41. Yeah, I'm not even a fan of or a big fan of Messi, Ronaldo, or even football. Fair enough. I like Ronaldo. I really am disappointed that he was never able to get a World Cup, though. But he accomplished so much more, so many other things. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, Messi's 39. Yeah, by the next World Cup, he's gonna be 43. Yeah, I don't see that being the case. It's gonna take a toll on him. Just like, unfortunately, Ronaldo won't be there for the next World Cup either. It just, it sucks. Is already about to go? Yeah. And what's funny to me is that, like, the two players are not even, like, arguing with each other. It's like, it's the fans that are arguing it. You shouldn't be on the World Cup team, but they might end up being on it. I really don't think either would do good. As much as I would love to see Ronaldo get another shot, two things. One, his prime is over too. We have to admit it. As much as I like Ronaldo, his prime is definitely over too. His prime was when he was in Europe. And I think it like slowly died out while he was in Juventus maybe, and going into Al Nassr, which is where he is right now. First off, he's way past prime, but also his team hasn't been good for a while. Yeah, that's also another thing, and that's what I mentioned to my dad the other day and my brother. And it's like, and you know what? I don't expect Portugal to win a World Cup again or at all. Actually, they haven't won one before at all. Oh no, they have actually. They won in 2002. I don't expect them to win another one for a long time, because their last wonder kid was Ronaldo, and he's 41 years old. That's a big gap. And even now, there doesn't seem to be any that are there to take his place as top. As, like, top guy. I mean, you can see how Argentina, at the very least, still support Argentina. I don't support Argentina anymore at all after this last World Cup. I really don't. I have lost respect for the Argentinian team after this World Cup. To pass the torch, really? Yeah, it really is. With Ronaldo, he can't really pass the torch when it comes to Portugal's team, because after Ronaldo is finally retired, I feel like it's just gonna become another team like Croatia. Even Croatia is better because they have some players that are more up there than the other Portuguese players. There's the only other player that I know of in Portugal is what's it? There's João Felix, which is the other striker, the other forward player, and then there's also De Leao. I forgot his full last name, but yeah, and even them, they're not. I don't think they're not on the level of Ronaldo as far as I know. But yeah. But I feel like they really do. I really do feel like they do. And it's unfortunate. And the thing is, what's happening to Portugal, I feel like it's gonna happen to Norway, because Norway is did better this time, and I'm 100% on the boat of it's because of Holland. Holland is just a freaking beast out there. I mean, you've seen all the memes of bro is just, he's huge. Literally and figuratively. What was he, like 6'5"? 6'5" or something like that? Holland is a machine, exactly. Yeah, but I've definitely become a fan of Holland. And a fan of, also Bellingham. Jude Bellingham from the English team. I like both of them. They're cool. I'm just running around at this point. I should probably get off the game. I'm just gonna be running around. I'm just wearing down my darn stamina. My hunger bar. It was popping off of his world. That too. That goalkeeper is really good. One thing I was really impressed with was Cape Verde. Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. They did freaking amazing. Honestly, they are amazing. Volsinia, exactly. Volsinia freaking killed it out there, dude. He killed it out there. Did he concede goals? Yeah, every keeper concedes goals at some point in their career. But bro was just keeping them out one after the other. Like, bro. Dang. I unfortunately didn't get to watch that one because that day I worked, and then by the time I got off, I think the game was almost done. Can score a goal? Yes, but that's not what I said. Can they? Yes, they can, but that's not what I was referring. I said concede, as in like they, you know, a goal, the ball gets past. Excuse me, sorry. The ball gets past them. %80 save rate. See? Alright, I'm getting off the game now because I'm just walking around doing almost nothing. Alright, let's go to the fulls. Let's go to the room. Okay. But Cabo Verde, they did really good. They really did. Remember when a Russian goalkeeper managed to prevent a goal with his leg? Are you talking about the guy who did like a scorpion kick? I know there's that guy, and then there's also there's this one really good goalkeeper named Yashin from the Soviet Union. Yes, that old, that long ago, of a goalkeeper. He played for the Soviet Union, the Soviets national team. Forgot when it was, but I think somewhere in 2016. What? What? I remember when a Russian goalkeeper. Oh, long time ago. I mean, that must be a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't know what you're talking about, Kuro. I was wishing Japan would beat Brazil. I think everyone was honestly wishing that. But in the long run, Norway took them down, which that was actually a really fun game. I did watch that one, and that was honestly so fun to watch. That was so fun to watch Holland make those 2 goals. That was freaking beautiful. And 4 best players. I don't know many Japanese players, so I don't know who those would be. Why are people rooting Japan to beat Brazil? Because I think it was more just like, I don't know. I think it's the underdog. Is it called underdog syndrome? Underdog thing type of, the underdog theme category. You watch the team that you don't expect to win against a team that has so many wins under their belt. I mean, Brazil has, like, I think it's 5 or 6 World Cups in their belt. Meanwhile, Japan's never won one. And Japan, you'd never really would expect to beat Brazil. Oh no, definitely not. Brazil is not what it used to be at all. And that's also what I was like, when Norway beat Brazil, I kind of just went like, man, I thought back to like before, and I was just like, what happened to Brazil, man? What happened to them? And it's not like they don't have good players. They have Neymar Jr. I mean, yes, his prime is over and he's getting closer to retirement as years go by, but they have Vinicius Jr. Vinicius is there. They have other players también. Their goalkeeper Alisson and what's his name? Ederson. So it's not like they don't have good players. They're still able to dispense good players. They haven't been able to get up there. The last time Brazil got any farther was in 2014 when they got beat out by Germany 7-1. That was insane. Same thing with Germany too, though. Both Germany and Brazil, they were amazing back then, but today, they're not doing too good. Brazil got beat out by Norway. Germany got beat out by freaking, what was it? It was like a country you wouldn't expect. I forgot who it was. Thinking about Brazilian soccer, most of their dudes are EuroLeague players. Yeah, exactly. Like back then you had Brazilian players like Pelé. Oh, Paraguay, you're right. Paraguay was the one that beat out Germany, and I was like, what? Like, that's insane. I watched that game too. I would say it's rigged. Nah, I mean, it's fair to say that this World Cup was rigged, but Spain still broke through at the end. That I don't believe was rigged at all. Spain won fair and square, despite the opposition. I don't remember the game that well, so I don't remember how Paraguay played. But even then, Paraguay didn't get that far anyways. Yeah, I watched the attitude of these different teams, and it's like it made me question it so much because like the US, a really good example is the US. The US played really good this year. Did I think they were going to win the World Cup? No. And I don't think that's going to happen for a long time because the US needs star players on the same level as European players. And there's not many of those. The most you have is Pulisic. Pulisic's the only one who played, as far as I'm aware, Pulisic's the only one that is more memorable that plays in the big European league. But the US, they played pretty good in a lot of their games. But then you got to the US versus Belgium. That was the worst performance, honestly. From what I saw, from all the games that I watched this World Cup, that was the performance-wise, that was the worst I've seen the whole tournament. US is ranked 16 and ended in the 16th day, yeah. Just check. Oh, thank you for letting me know about that. Let me change that. There you go. Yeah, they did about par for the course. Yeah. The goalie was throwing. That's one of the things that like really like got me. It's just like I was like so like that goalkeeper fumble from the US side during that US Belgium game. That was probably one of the worst fumbles I've ever watched. And like I get it. You know, you have your bad days. I understand that completely. And I understand sometimes your foot gets caught like that. But it just seemed so, like, I don't know. That was such a disappointing game to watch. That was so disappointing to watch. Yeah, it happens in the Premier League too. Everyone has their bad days. I mean, Ronaldo's had his bad days. Messi's had his bad days. Oh, everyone's had their bad days. Has to be staged, right? That's part of the reason why I feel like some coaches were probably, I wouldn't say staged, but like I don't think the US one was staged. I think that one was like genuinely they just had a really bad game. Like really bad. And but the ones that really threw me off, and I thought Donnie would like that. That was interesting. Yes, that's true, and that's something my brother did bring up. My brother did bring up that previous US versus Belgium games, Belgium won every single time. So I was fully ready to accept Belgium was gonna win. There was a part of me that was like really hoping they would win, they would come on top to kind of like, you know, like the whole underdog thing, but I expected them to lose. But I didn't expect it to go that badly. In terms of performance, I 100% believe this World Cup was definitely fixed in certain areas. Not in the sense of like it was staged on all sides. No, because if that was the case, then Cabo Verde wouldn't have done that well. Egypt wouldn't have done that well. There wouldn't be certain things wouldn't have happened. But like I was gonna say, what really threw me off was the third place game, which I think had the most goals out of all of the games. Yeah, it had the most goals out of all the matches, compared to all the other matches throughout the rest of the tournament. It had the most, 6-5. Or was it 6-4? It was 6-4, my bad. Like, England got 6 goals. And France got 4. Two really good teams. Third place game is already a loss, so it's more of a friendly. Still. It's also the matter of fact that Bellingham and Harry Kane weren't even on the pitch for most of the game, and many of those goals were scored before they even got on. Kane didn't even go on the pitch at all. But somehow the third placer game was more friendly, more what's the word? It was more civil than the final. I think the whole thing behind it is just like, you want to win the World Cup, but when you're pushed back in after losing a game to go and win for third, maybe some people would want to win that game, but it's kind of like, if we lose, we lose. It's not like we're gonna get the top spot at this point anymore anyway. I think that's the mentality behind it. I think that might be the mentality behind it. Because that's what it kind of seemed like on the coach ends, like for England, for example. But yeah. I was rooting for like teams that you probably wouldn't expect. I was rooting for Switzerland. I was rooting for Norway. I rooted for Cabo Verde when I saw that they made it into the round of 32. But I'm saying that always appear in World Cup. That'd be interesting. I don't know what that would be, but it'd be interesting. Talking about the Egypt game, while the refs were definitely favored Argentina, the fact they managed to throw a 2-point lead was genuinely baffling. You know. Yeah, that was something else, man. That was... dang. I'm happy for Spain, though. I'm really happy they won. And honestly, I was rooting for France. The reason I was rooting for France is because I felt like they were the best match against Argentina. So when I saw France lost against Spain, I was kind of like, oh no. I had so much doubt for Spain. It's unbelievable. Because to be honest, I haven't really watched Spain play before. I think that was like one of the few games that I actually watched where Spain was playing. And I had so much doubt for them, and I don't know why. And it's like I keep mentioning it. Like I mentioned it to my family. Like I don't understand why I had so much doubt for Spain. They have wonder kid, Lamine Yamal. They have Dani Olmo. They have Rodri. They have Pedri. They had a real good, darn good goalkeeper who was not gonna take no goals from any Argentinian. Bro went out there like 2 or 3 times to kick it away from the striker who was running at him. That was insane, by the way. That was so risky, but so freaking cool to watch. And not to mention, Spain, their league is La Liga, one of the biggest clubs in Europe. Not to mention, they have FC Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and of course, Real Madrid. Some of the biggest clubs in Europe. So of course they're gonna do good. God, I can't have doubt for them, man. I was rooting for France just because of the dictator Mbappe. I thought it would be an even route. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't even know okay, chat, because I don't know where that came from. Where did that meme come from? The dictator meme. Where did that come from? I really don't know. I just one day suddenly started seeing people calling Mbappe a dictator. I don't get it. Where did it come from? Same here. Oh no, we're not gonna know. We're never gonna know. But yes, I definitely agree. Spain was very honorable the whole time. And I liked the way that Spain took the last game, the final. Now, basically, people are joking about the fact that Mbappe has a dictator-like presence. Oh. Interesting. I never really thought of it that way. Maybe he used to be a dictator. Where it seems like he controls the coach. Oh, I see. So he's I see what you mean. I got you. But yeah, Spain, though, I really like the way Spain handled the final. They really handled the final so well, because you'll see in multiple previous games with Argentina, you'll see players who get fouled by Argentinian players, and they kind of like, they look to the ref kind of like, call it. But the Spanish players, a majority of the time, were kind of just like taking it. They knew what they were getting into, so they just didn't cry about it. They got up and they continued, because they knew nothing was going to be done for most of those fouls. So they just continued forward, and they tried to keep their composure, and it paid off amazingly. Meanwhile, Argentina was trying to, I feel like Argentina was likely trying to aggro them to make them foul Argentinian players, so that they would get people kicked off their team. When in the end, Argentina's the one that got all the I think it was all the yellow cards, and then 1 red card. Like, dang, almost a 2nd red card, but the ref didn't want to give that. Also, Macron, the French president, has to please with them to stay playing in France. Well, it didn't work, because now Mbappe plays for Real Madrid. Also, a new player that I really liked after this World Cup was the defender. Oh, Cucurella. Yeah, Cucurella was... Yeah, he's cool. I like him. The Spanish player. Yeah. Cucurella. Or Cucurella, I think is how you pronounce it. That guy might genuinely be a GOAT defender. Oh yeah, definitely. He's awesome. He seems real cool. Ding, ding. Ah. I wish I can watch football and soccer to know all these. Fair enough. Names to know. It's crazy that names to know back then were Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Neymar Jr., and those were like the big three that you knew about. And of course, like the other ones, like Lewandowski. There were who else? Harry Kane. Trying to think of others. Pogba, Beckham. Yeah, well, Beckham was much longer ago, though. I mean, like during De Bruyne. There you go. Thank you. That's a good one. I'm talking about like Modric. Oh yes, Modric. Yeah, definitely. But I mean like Pele. I'm talking about like in the time of Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. Now that those names are slowly starting to fade into retirement, even though they probably won't for a little while more, you start seeing the next new big names coming in. Erling Haaland, Jude Bellingham, Lamine Yamal, and even this one kid that I know you probably all probably don't really know that much is it's Mora for Mexico. He's a really good player. He is 17 years old, and he played for Mexico in the World Cup. He literally graduated right after Mexico got taken out of the World Cup. Like, he graduated high school. Heard about new legends. That's true. It's true because it's another thing I was like thinking about. I think it was earlier or yesterday. Look at all the old clips of these amazing players, even the ones we know today, like Cristiano and Messi. Yeah, like look back at their old clips and look at all the stuff you know now. You don't see many of the bicycle kicks or the curved balls from free kicks or like the long kicks. The last long kick that I saw that was a goal was from Harry Kane, and that surprised the heck out of me when I saw it. That was cool. That was like from the middle of the pitch to the goal, and bro got the goal. That was cool. But you see all these amazing tricks like the fake kicks that certain players would do, and just the jukes and ads. Blah. Ads. Ads over. Welcome back. But yeah, like the crazy like bicycle kicks. You have the fake kicks, and then you have just like juking people, juking other players, getting the ball around them. All these crazy things that these players would just do. I'll wait for Blaster. I know he's still in ads. Yeah, but like I was saying, the old tricks that people used to do, like you don't see those tricks nowadays, even like from new stars. You don't see them, like the bicycle kicks, the um the false kicks, like juking other players, getting the ball around them, stuff like that. It's just like you don't see those crazy tricks as much anymore. At least not from one that I've seen. I think that's what this quote. Limitation is a sincerely what? Is the stream lagging? Wait, what? Is it? No, it should be fine. I do have. I think I think we should definitely finish end the stream now. It's getting later and later. So let's do that. Let's do that. I think it was just me. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna go raid out to somebody. Who are we gonna raid out to? Is the question. Let's find out, shall we? Alright, who am I going to raid out to is the question. Stream today, I'm gonna go hop off. I'll see you next time. You have a good one, Kuro! Have a good rest of your day. Let's see, who we're gonna raid out to. Let's see. Yeah. Definitely be new players that will surpass the old legends. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Like glorious goat. Who is that? Shohei Ohtani? I don't know who that is. I'm assuming it's a Japanese player though. Pitcher for LA Dodgers. Ah, okay. He's also cracked at hitting, which is unusual for pitchers. Interesting. I don't know much about what's it called? I don't know much about baseball. I only pay attention to soccer. Because the game is harder now than the 1900. How so? Like, in what way are we talking? Alright, we're gonna raid out to this person. They're not a VTuber. They are also just chatting, but their name is Red Spray Paint, and they are currently watching Pokemon nature documentaries with chat. So let's see how that goes. We're gonna raid out to them. If you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing and following to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that I have growing here still. If you don't sub or follow, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. First, he's good at pitching. Second, he's also hitting home runs a lot. And it's a good for a regular player. The thing is, this is how they specialize in throwing aren't typically as good at batting. I see. Anyways, maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers. Or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, and if you want to. As of now, we currently have... Wait, what was it? Alright, good night, potato. Good night, plastic. As of now, we currently have 255 followers on the Twitch side, and the goal is 300. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. However, hello Nixon, you came in just at the end of stream. I'm sorry. However, on the YouTube side, we have a total of 957 subs. The goal is 1,000. Let's see how long it takes us to get there as well. Anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, hope you have a good one. I'll see you whenever. God bless. Bye bye. Oh yeah, that's the verse of the day, by the way, Matthew 6:25. So check that out if you're interested. Bye bye. Remember not to worry yourself about things too much, and trust in God.
I'm gonna throw my memories away.